Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aurelia. I am super happy to have you here. Today's video is 5 workday looks using one palette featuring the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I had asked you guys which of the 3 palettes that I set aside for my beauty edit you wanted to see as a 5 workday looks, and a lot of you said you wanted Urban Decay. I had a lot of fun doing this video. You know that I love the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. These are what I would do on a daily basis. Usually I'm in a hurry, and even if I'm in a hurry, my makeup looks, barring the one that I have on today, will take about maybe 5, maybe 10 minutes at the most. Just to keep things simple, I went ahead and used the same foundation, bronzer, blush, and highlight, and I think even mascara throughout the entire week. I wanted this video to focus on what's going on the eyes and what's going on the lips. So kept everything really nice and simple. I will have everything that I'm wearing in the description bar down below. I'm going to do voiceovers for the remainder of the video. That being said, I'd like to say if you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Also, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can be sure my videos are landing in your feed. And yeah, so stay tuned for my 5 days of work looks. Thanks everybody. Bye. Okay, hi everybody. So today's look is going to be very simple. This is typically something that I would do on a Monday, and just really easy eye makeup and focus on a bold lip. So I start out by going in with Riff in the transition. And by the way, you're going to find that my technique is very similar every single day. Hopefully y'all don't get bored. But anyway, applying that to the transition and then going in with Baja. And I am applying that into the crease. I just wanted to brighten that up a little bit. And then blending those together. Next, going in with Punk and adding that to the outer corner only. I don't pull it in or anything. I just want a little bit of dimension or some depth right in that little spot. Next, I'm going in with Smog. And using a flat shader brush, I'm applying that to the lid. This is my quickest eye look. Like I said, usually what I wear on Mondays, because on Mondays I'm so tired because I go to bed late on Sundays that I just throw on some makeup and get out the door because I've hit my snooze button a few times. Alright, then I'm taking Riff and I am applying that to the lower lash line. And I'm using my little Dose of Colors brush. And then I'm using the pointy tip of that brush to apply Punk along the lash line. Next, I'm going to go in with Weekender and just blend the transition up. I love this shade as a blender shade. It doesn't really do much else for me outside of that. Next, I'm going to go in with Breakaway on the as the brow bone highlight, and using my CoverGirl lash primer and my Butter London mascara. Next, going in with Maple from Bite Beauty. Love this lipstick. Love this shade of red. Yeah. And that is my day 1 look. So for day 2, I decided to do something a little bit more sultry, a little bit more smoky, definitely more neutral to cool toned. I love playing with the greens in this palette, so this is generally how I do it. I will go in with Riff in the transition once again. Hope you guys don't get bored. But just applying that into the transition. Then I'm going to go in with Good Is Gone and apply that to the outer corner, and I'm pulling that into the crease. And as I'm doing this, I decided I wanted to do a halo eye or spotlight eye. I'm not sure what you like to call it, but essentially putting shadow on the inner and outer corner, connecting it in the crease, and leaving a blank spot on the eyeball. And I do a little bit more blending, and then I'm going in with Weekender again to buff that all out. Next, I'm taking a flat shader brush and I'm using Wanderlust in the center of the lid. And I do pull it to the outer and inner corners a little bit. I decided it wasn't bright enough, so I'm going in with Big Sky and applying that just on the curve of my eyelid, or like right on top of my eyeball. Then I'm just going in and blending, and then blending the transition once again. I really want it to look blown out. And yep, breakaway in the under the brow as the brow bone highlight. And then I just do a little bit of blending. Blend, blend, blend. All right, taking Riff with a pencil brush, and I am applying that to the lower lash line. And then going in with Good Is Gone and applying that along the actual lash line. And this time I'm taking it all the way across and then doing a little bit of blending. I go in with my Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter as my inner corner highlight. And then I'm using the Clinique Intense liner pencil, and this is an Intense Chocolate. And of course, my primer and my mascara. For lipstick, I decided to wear Maybelline's Intimatte Nudes in Toasted Truffle. Absolutely love this lipstick. So comfortable. And then I decided I wanted to add a little bit of gloss, so I'm going in with a ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in Aquarius, my absolute favorite. And that is day 2's look. So for day 3, I decided I wanted to do something in the berry family, and this is one of my most favorite looks with this palette. I love it. I think it's so pretty. It's almost a sunset eye, but not quite. I start out with Still Shot in the transition. Next, I go in with Baja, and I just wanted a little bit more pop of orange and a little bit more depth there. And then I blend the two together. I decided that I didn't want it to be quite that orange, so did that. And then going in with my most favorite shade in this palette, and that is Hell Ride, and applying that to the crease. Next, I'm going in with Punk, and I am applying that to the outer corner, again, just for some depth in that spot. On the lid, I'm going to use Wild Heart, my second most favorite eyeshadow in this palette. And at first, it comes across kind of not as bright as it is in the pan, but something happens to it when you wear it, and it deepens a little bit. It becomes that beautiful berry shade. Then I'm doing a little bit of blending. I added a little bit more, I think it was Baja onto the crease. No, actually it was Hell Ride. Next I'm going in with, yes, Breakaway as the brow bone highlight. It's the only brow bone highlight in the palette, so. All right, using Hell Ride with a pencil brush on the lower lash line. And I'm mimicking what I did up top, except I am mixing Baja and Still Shot together. Well, I guess that is what I did on the top, isn't it? And then going in with Punk on the tip of that Dose of Colors brush. Next, I'm applying Punk as my liner using a detail brush. And then using Stranded as my inner corner highlight, but it turned out to be too gold, so I decided to layer it with Breakaway to lighten it and make it a little bit more white. And then going in with my primer and my mascara. For lipstick, I decided to use the NARS Audacious lipstick in Vera. It is a beautiful, beautiful berry shade. Reminds me a whole lot of MAC Rebel, but definitely creamier, and I just love, love, love this lipstick. And that is the finished look for day 3. Day 4, I decided to go a little bit bolder, a little bit more smoky. And I do wear this look to work. It's one of my favorites. It actually comes together very quickly. I'm using Still Shot in the transition. Again, just because I love that peachy tone of it. Then I'm going in with Hell Ride, and I am applying that to the crease. And I love that pop of berry that I get with it. It's just, love it. Anyway, I'm applying quite a bit because I want to make sure that it shows up, and then I decided to put some into the outer corner as well, just to add a little bit of dimension. Next, going in with Drift. I love this eyeshadow. I think that this is one of the best ones in the palette, and you know, it's just so beautiful. It's a lovely, lovely shade of slate gray. Then going in with Hellride and reinforcing the crease because I wanted that berry to definitely be there when I close my eyes. And then going in with Still Shot and just blending all of that out. And yes, you guessed it, Breakaway brow bone highlight. Going in with Still Shot and a flat shader brush and applying that to my lower lash line. And then repeating with Hellride and kind of blending the two together, honestly. And then going in with Jet and a small detail brush, and I apply that as my liner on my eyes. I rarely ever wear liner during the day when I get ready for work. I don't have time for a liquid, liner, and sometimes I do a pencil, sometimes not. Anyway, putting on my primer and mascara, and for lipstick, I decided to go in with the Makeup Academy's lipstick in Mauve. I love this lipstick. It is so creamy and just very, very nice. And that is the look for day 4. Day 5, usually my Friday. And that's when I amp it up a little bit because on Fridays, Thursdays and Fridays are usually the days that I go out. I will have a drink with my coworkers or go out to dinner with Angie or, go out with my family or whatever. And I just like to bump things up a little bit. So I start out mixing Still Shot and Riff in the transition. For this look, I decided to go with a monochromatic eye look. And also I decided to wear lashes. And I do that sometimes. I will wear lashes on Fridays. All right, going in with Baja and applying that to the crease. And I go in with quite a bit of it. I keep applying and applying, building it up because I really want that warm, fiery orange shade to show since it is a monochromatic look. Next, going in with Punk, adding that to the outer corner. And then I make a game time decision and decide to go ahead and do a halo eye. So I also apply that to the inner corner. And then I connect the two at the crease. And frankly, the shadows in this eye look come together very quickly. What took me the longest was the lashes. All right, next I'm going to go in with Double Life, which is a really, really pretty, fiery, deep orange or deep copper, and I add that to the inner and outer corners. Next I go in with Ignite and I apply that with a brush right in the middle of my lid on top of my eyeball, and it didn't pop enough, so I decided to put some on with my finger, and that gave me the reflect I should say that I was looking for. And then I go in and I blend things out a little bit and then add a little bit more Baja because I've lost that with the application of the eyelid shades. And then going in with Still Shot and Riff and applying a little bit more of that at the top of the transition and using Breakaway as my brow bone highlight. Yay. Okay, taking Still Shot and Riff and applying that to the lower lash line. I am mostly mimicking what is going on the upper lid. I don't apply any of the deeper shadow. I think I forgot. Next, I'm going in with liner. And when I do liner, that means that I am going to get some lashes on. But first, mascara, using the Wonder Beauty Unlashed Mascara. And then I decide to add my inner corner highlight, and I'm using Blaze for that. And dancing because I'm putting on my lashes. I think it's because it's Friday and I'm excited. And then applying my Christina Wispy lashes. The glue got a little messy, so I have to line with a black liner. And then I decide to use the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Get Paid, my most favorite. It's a beautiful rose gold metallic liner, and I'm applying that to the waterline. For lips, I decided to go with the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Lip in Nutritious. And I thought that it would be very, very complimentary to the look. And I really do like how it turned out. It does take me a long time to put this lipstick on though, and it takes a while to dry. And that is the finished look for day 5. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.